Hey everyone, for this final video, I want to show you how you can take your finished product in PowerPoint and export it. So regardless of what you've done, if you've added just audio recording or if you added webcam recordings or if you've added questions, when you're done, you're going to need to do one of two things. Either upload it to Mix, and I'm under the Mix tab, and these are here in the center section, upload to Mix or export to video. Now here's the difference between the two. If you export to video, it's going to take all of your slides and all your recordings and combine that into a single video file. Now, that's great if you want to throw it up on YouTube, or you can put it on Blackboard or things like that. You could even bring it into WeVideo, add some background music to it, edit it, chop off some things, and then save it again as a video. The problem with exporting to video, it's not really a problem, but the thing to keep in mind if you're exporting to video is if you have added questions, they will not be interactive. So if you've added questions, but you only export to video, what's going to happen is the viewer will see the question, but they can't respond to it because it's just a video file. So if you've added questions, what you'll definitely want to do, if you want that interactivity, you want them to answer the questions. Now, every now and then you just might add a question that's just there for them to think about. You really don't want them to respond. It's just to think about. But if you really want them to interact with it, to take a multiple choice question here or to do a free response type of thing, what you're going to want to do is choose upload to Mix. Now, what that's going to do, when you click on that button, it's going to open up over here on the right. It's pretty much just going to walk you through the steps. But it's going to take your mix and it's going to upload it to the Office Mix website. So you click Next. And what's going to happen here, let me do something really quick. I want to sign out. I'm signed in, so it recognized that I was signed in. But what you will see, let me cancel that here. You will see something like this. And so if you're not signed in, that is. And so if you ever get this sign in box where you have all of these options, make sure you choose this blue one here that says sign in with a work or school account. That's real important. If you try to sign in here, it's not going to work, okay, for what you need. So what you're going to need to do is choose sign in with a work or school account. And when you do, it's going to, ask you to, and it may say work or school account again, type in your address, type in your password, and then click sign in. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Now, once you're signed in, it's going to ask you, is it a new mix or are you updating an existing one? In this case, I'm going to say it's a new mix. And then I'm going to click next. And it's going to go through a process of uploading, and it goes fairly fast. And so it's going to take it a few moments to upload, and it's going to take a few moments to publish. And what it's doing is it's sending this to a website, which is mix.office.com. So for instance, I could, if I came here and went to mix.office.com, it'll take me to a page where I can sign in, and you're going to see the same type of thing. So you'd sign in with your work or school account and all that stuff there. So let me go back to here. Now, what's happened is successfully loaded it and published it. I could just close this out, or I can click on Manage Your Mix. And if I click on Manage Your Mix, it's going to automatically sign me in to the Office Mix website. Now, one thing to keep in mind, you may get a different window that pops up, or different whole browser, actually, because if you may have noticed, I was using Google Chrome. But when you click on Manage Mix, it's going to open up Internet Explorer, which there's a really good reason for, is because Microsoft owns Internet Explorer, and Microsoft also owns Office Mix. So they want you to use their web browser, Internet Explorer, not somebody else's like Google's. So in any case, it's opened up here, and you see I can log in again, work or school account, and then I just enter in my password. What it's going to do, it's going to load me into the program, shows me my mix here. I could add a description if I want. I could change the title if I want. I could change the category. I'm just going to leave it. I'll put it technology. You can give it tags, which make it easier to search. If people are trying to do a search for something. Now, the things I want you to watch for, though, when you do come here, first off, keep an eye on permission and sharing. I typically leave it to like organization, only your organization can view. If you drag it to the right, limited, anyone with the link must sign into view. unlisted, just people can view it, and public, everybody can get to it. So it just kind of depends on what you want. I usually leave it somewhere kind of like organization or limited, something like that. Now, what you want to be mindful of, though, is this right here. Okay. Since it has published it, it has given you a web address. And so you'll want to copy this. And then you can put this web address in a Blackboard page or, write it on the board or something like that. So if you were giving a presentation, you could put this web address on the board. So everyone go to mix.office.com/watch/ blah, 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 blah. And everyone in class could log into your Mix. It's going to take them to the login screen, tell them to click on the school account, just like you did, log in with their school email and password. And when they log in, they'll be able to see your Mix. And they can go through slide by slide. They can hear what you say. They can answer your questions. Now, if I can get it to come up, we'll see how it's working today. Sometimes a little slow. Okay, you'll notice here, what I did was I clicked on My Mixes. It's showing me some of the different mixes I've uploaded through the years here. And let's see. What's neat about it is once people have gone to it, you can go to things like analytics right here. Here's an Andrew Jackson one, or let me go to Nationalism Study Test. You can go to analytics and you can find information about how many people viewed it, what was the average time they spent on it. You can actually go by visitors and find out what specific people watched it, how much time they worked on it, and all those kind of things. And so you have a lot of control to get some data from your presentation. So that's all there is to it. You can pull this down and sign out, when you're done with it. Let me just go and do that now. And again, Office Mix is great because you can do it with a brand new presentation, or you can do it with a presentation you've already created and just add some audio over the top, some questions over the top, and either upload it to a Mix or export it as a video. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But as always, too, remember you can go to YouTube and type in like Office Mix tutorial or how to Office Mix, and you will find a whole bunch of videos like this that will show you all the steps you need to know. But if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Thank you.